The crickets chirped, and the owls sounded their calls of the night, as Adam texted his friends about their gaming tournament later that night. He just wished the dog would hurry up and pee faster. The dog panted, cheered, and wagged its tail as it roamed around the 5-acre yard claiming its territory. "Come on, Charlie," he sighed. "Take any longer than that and I'll miss the pizza guy." Adam got caught up in his conversations about lag and PvP as Charlie could be heard happily roaming further and further along the yard. Adam chuckled at the notion of fun of escaping to a digital realm until the sun rose into the sky, when he noticed that he couldn't hear Charlie joyfully prancing in the grass. Adam quickly makes gaze after gaze, looking for somewhere his dog could have easily disappeared to. Nowhere to be found. He noticed the raw nature's chill as he watched his concerned breath rise up to the stars. He calls his dog's name, hoping to hear him return from the front of the house. Again, just the crickets and the owls. There is not much to find when someone stands in the same place they always have. Adam stepped away from his cozy, bright patio to search deeper into his backyard. The weak light beaming from his phone swept as far as it could across the field. Adam kept his back towards home, not quite sure of knowing what to expect from the towering fence of trees that had shielded him for so long. He suddenly hears a rustle coming from a bush in the forest ahead of him. He turns the flashlight towards the foliage quick enough to point out a small poofy tail quickly pull into the untamed underbrush. "Charlie?" Adam prayed. "Charlie, are you there?" He almost felt foolish for expecting a response. What bewildered Adam the most is that his dog had never wandered this far. Though, neither had he. Adam sharply breathes, hearing the twigs and thistle crack below his foot, as he submerges into the woods to find Charlie. The biting cold of the dark forest settled as Adam shoved his hand into his jacket pocket. The goosebumps running from his fingertips to the center of his chest made him realize that he hasn't a clue how deep he had ventured to the same place Charlie should have been. But Charlie wasn't here. Adam began to restlessly stagger in an unclear direction of escape when his flashlight revealed the disgust that made him wish he had never left his lovely patio. No more than a branch's reach away from him was a disfigured pile of leaves that odored of rotting flesh. The gusts of that night's wind uncovered a lifeless, maggot-infested face of a man whose pale skin had been torn away in chunks from the animals who had visited the rancid corpse over the years. Adam falls back at the sight of an earthworm eating its way right through the pupil of the man's blue, decaying eye. Afraid to stand, he shuffles his hands against the rough pebbles and piercing leaves to back away. He's almost ready to stand and run, but Adam's back bumps into the knees of someone behind him who's sternly planted on 2 feet. This man is camouflaged in thick, procured foliage from head to foot, which allows him to easily hide on the floor of the forest, even in broad daylight. "Theos Tuthiriu has provided another divine blessing for us," the man praises. This figure yanks Adam up from the dirt by his shoulder blades and slings him across his back, tightly gripping Adam by the wrists to steal him away. Before Adam has a full chance to scream, the figured man slices Adam open right across the midsection of his torso. Adam grows quieter. His heart beats slower, and his eyes become heavier, until he can't help but have them closed. Open, closed, open, closed, open, closed.